You go to the door, I'll manage her. I've managed her quite a lot tonight.
Shall I help you?
No, off you go to the door, give me a moment, and I'll have her out of sight.
Thank you. I'm coming.
You're a nuisance is what you are. Here, Miss Skinner, wake up. Up.
Where am I? What has happened?
Listen, you've got to hide. Do you hear? There's a bishop in the house.
A bishop? He can't see me here, not like this.
Here, drink this, and it'll send you back off to sleep. And then Ida will make you a nice strong coffee to wake you up again. Ugh. Off you go. In.
Ida, tell the bishop I am not at home.
Okay.
Is it clear?
All clear.
Thank you. Do come in, please. Do come in.
Oh, thank you, dear. That's very kind. Most very kind.
No problem at all. Have you been here long?
Oh, a mere quarter of an hour.
Oh, splendid. I'm so glad. Do you? Won't you?
Oh, I thank you.
Your hat and your little scarf. Where is she, Ida? Oh, thank you, Ida. You've been most helpful. I thought you'd be pleased. Okay, forgive me.
Oh, no, it is not at all. It is I who must ask forgiveness, arriving here so unexpectedly.
Oh, it's perfectly fine. I assure you. It's perfect. Oh,
but you must be...
You were saying?
What? Oh, I was merely going to say that you must be very surprised to see me here.
No, not at all.
No?
Well, what is one among so many, you know? That way.
Mrs. Tupe, if my presence here will cause you any inconvenience whatsoever, I will willingly go down to the inn in the village.
That's very kind of you. Very kind of you.
My name, by the way, my name is Humphrey.
Oh, I'm sure it is.
Arthur Humphrey.
That way.
You see, Mrs. Tupe, after consulting the timetables, I realized that there was going to be no train that would get me here in time for the, that way, for the morning services.
God, I wish I could place that one.
I beg your pardon?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I interrupted you. You were saying?
Mr. Tupe, could I see him, please?
Yes, he is around and about.
Round and about.
Yes.
Mrs. Tupe, you are Mrs. Tupe, are you not?
More or less.
Is there something troubling you, Mrs. Tupe?
No, there is nothing troubling me at all. It's totally fine. Okay, yep.
But all these persons I've seen running through the garden and dashing through the house.
Yes. Oh, you mustn't take any notice of that. That's just the harvest capers.
The harvest capers?
Yes. It's a game that they play at harvest time. Great fun. Care to join them?
No, Mrs. Tupe, I never caper.
Okay. Do you sing?
No, Mrs. Tupe, I do not sing. I recite on occasion, but I do not sing.
Can you recite for me now?
Now? Whatever shall I recite for you?
Do you know there are fairies at the bottom of the garden?
Mrs. Tupe, I shall do my best to recite If by Rudyard Kipling. If you can keep your head when all about are losing theirs.
I'm blaming it on you.
If you can trust yourself.
When all men doubt you.
Oh, Mrs. Tupe, why, she's not here, Mrs. Tupe. Oh, do come in. Oh, dear goodness, there's something in anguish in that closet. Be brave, Humphrey. Oh, be brave. Oh, dear goodness, what has happened to you? Where is who? Oh, don't you think you ought to sit down for a moment?
No, I must get away from this house, this wicked house.
Wicked? But, madame, this is a vicarage.
Vicarage or no vicarage, I am just drugged.
What?
Drugged.
Oh.
And the harvest festival tomorrow. What will the harvest be?
Oh, bountiful, we hope. Oh, do sit down, my dear lady. You are seated. Now, tell me everything.
No, not everything.
Well, as far as you can go.
Are we alone?
Now, you mustn't do that.
Where is Mrs. Tupe?
Mrs. Tupe, why, she was here just a moment ago.
She mustn't see me. This is all her doing.
What is?
My undoing!
But I don't understand who has undone done you.
Take me away!
Oh.
Take me away!
Dear lady, please, I beg of you, unhand me, I am a married man.
How did you get loose?
Loose?
Playing her tricks on you, is she, sir? Don't pay her no mind. She isn't quite well, you know.
Oh, good heavens.
This is an outrage. It's him! I mean,
Oh, all right. This is where we came in. All right, off. Miss Skinnin, off.
Back to your kennel. In you go. Back in. Back. Sit. Stay.
Why do you put her back in the closet?
Oh, she's a bad case, sir. Has to have darkness and lots of it. She's harmless, really, but love-starved, if you know what I mean.
Oh, quite. Tell me, who was that person that dashed in here just a moment ago?
The less I say, the better. There's things going on in this house that you wouldn't understand.
Oh, I can quite believe that. I have not understood a single thing that has happened since I arrived.
Well, should I get you some coffee while you're waiting, like?
No, thank you, dear. No coffee for me, but could you procure me a glass of milk?
Hot or cold?
Hot, please.
Yes, sir.
And whatever you see, pretend you didn't see. See?
Whatever I see, pretend that I did not see.
Oh, thank you. That was beautiful.
What was?
Your recitation. Oh, how about the wreck of Hesperus?
Oh, she's gone back into the closet.
But I interrupted you just as you were going to have a little bit of rest, right?
Oh, yes.
You've had a long journey, haven't you?
Oh, yes, dear. 8 3/4 miles.
8 3/4 miles and no dining car. You must feel like a sodden brat. Here, put your feet up and I'll fix you a pick-me-up.
But I don't want a pick-me-up right now, dear.
No, I'm sure you do. I make this for all of my friends. It's so great. And do you hear that? Okay, here you go. Drink that, you will feel so much better.
All right, I'm not usually in the habit of partaking, but perhaps this one time won't hurt. Oh, that is delicious. Thank you, dear. Thank you very much. Would you take the glass back, please?
Oh, the glass. Great. Well, I'm sure you feel so much better now.
Oh, much better. Thank you.
I thought you might now. Sit back, have a nap. Nothing like rest for the sunstroke.
Good heavens, they're mad. They all are. Oh, how you startled me, Mr. Toop. Mr. Toop, I am beginning to think that I am in a madhouse here.
Well, you ought to know, it's your house, too.
Mr. Toop, this is the vicarage, is it not?
Why ask me, Toop?
Why do you keep calling me Toop? Toop?
Well, aren't you Toop? Toop?
No, my name is
Humphrey.
Free.
Oh, you're the real Humphrey. That's all right, then. Have you seen a soldier's uniform?
Soldiers? Oh, good gracious, here is another one of them. Don't you think you ought to sit down for a moment? You must be very tired after your capers in the garden.
I was trying to find the...
No. I just mistook that for your husband.
Oh, how dare you?
Sorry, same lodge.
Well, where's Uncle?
Uncle. Oh, Uncle! Last time I saw him, he was taking a header in a gooseberry bush.
Well, go dig him out at once!
I was going to sit down for a few moments.
You were going to what?
Our friend here seemed to think it advisable, didn't you?
Well, you did appear to be a bit unstrung.
Here we are, sir.
Oh,
Here we are, sir.
Oh, thank you, dear.
What do you want to keep doing that for?
Huh?
What do you want to hide for every time I come into the room?
You bring out the gypsy in me.
You can trust your little Ida. Ida won't squeal.
Ida, you may go, please.
Yes,
Thank you.
I liked you better in your uniform.
My uniform?
Thank you,
You
dear.
haven't seen it, of course.
Of course.
Of course. Does that mean of course you haven't, or of course you haven't?
Of course I have.
You have? Where is it?
It's in my kitchen.
Oh, it's in her kitchen. Did you hear it's in her kitchen?
So I gathered.
I took it there for safety.
Ida, I love you.
Oh, okay, for heaven's sake, please bring it in here.
Yes, Mom.
Now.
Yes, Mom. He loves me.
Yes, you mustn't take any notice of Ida. She's, well, but splendid worker. Splendid
Mrs.
worker.
Toop, you are Mrs. Toop, are you not?
That is one thing I am certain of.
Well, Mrs. Toop, I cannot help but think that my presence in your house is a bit of an embarrassment to you. Have I your permission to seek accommodations for the night down in the village?
Yes, certainly. Of course, and I don't even know where
Oh,
to
why
begin to
not tell him
apologize.
everything? You're a sportsman, aren't you?
Well, I've never gotten a blue at anything, but I'm quite good at the rounders.
Rounders, you must join us then sometime.
Mr. Toop, now you are Mr. Toop, are you not?
Okay, so that's the thing. My husband is outside and will be in here in a moment.
What?
Yes, and he's been running around. He's got clothes on.
Oh, Mr. Toop at
Why
last!
don't you go help Uncle find him? Oh, there he is. Where is it? Oh, Isn't it infuriating when you can't place a face?
Never mind about placing a face. Where on earth is Ida with my uniform?
I don't know. And where? What is wrong with this little man?
He's tired.
He's unconscious.
He's lucky.
Oh, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do?
Oh, you gotta vacuum the floor.
Okay. He's coming around. I'll give him this.
Where am I?
Did you have to say that?
Come on, here you go. Give him that.
Here, drink this.
No, I need air. I need
Want this? You want some
air.
air? With soda? No, air. I know where we've got some of that. Outside. Come along this way.
What? No, where are you going?
Back to the lily pond.
Okay. I'm gonna be okay. As one door closes, another one opens. Okay. Okay. Hi, please come in.
Listen, I am a desperate man.
Well, I'm not exactly carefree.
Do you know who I am?
Darling, I've been trying to place you all evening.
Out there in the garden, there are men hunting for me.
Oh, no. It's not you they're
I
after.
tell
It's...
you, they are in your garden hunting for me.
Oh, well, they've got a beautiful knife for it, right? I mean, I could... Oh, what is that? Put that thing away! It might be loaded.
It is loaded.
ED is loaded. What?
Be quiet. If you value your life, you must help me.
Okay,
They are here. Sit down.
But wait,
I am your husband, you understand?
no, I remember him.
Your husband or your life?
Okay.
There, my child.
Did you betray me?
Are you feeling better?
Now you say that you are not Mr. Toop.
Oh, no, so he's not. No, he's not Mr. Two. This is Mr. Two, aren't you, darling?
What?
Yes, I said this is Mr. Two.
Oh, pleasure to meet you, darling. I say, you move pretty quickly, don't you?
Huh?
Not 5 minutes ago, you were running around the garden in your underwear, and now you're here, fully clothed and in your right mind, if one can be in this house.
You're like that, aren't you, darling?
Like what?
Dress today and strip tomorrow.
Mrs. Toop, have I your permission to...
Yes, of course, certainly. Second door on the left.
Your husband, have you told him about, and has he told you
Oh,
about...
yes, it was all a joke. Wasn't it, my sweet?
A yoke, yes.
A joke? A joke? Where have I heard that before? Whither away, friend?
Where could I wash?
Well, all over if you like. But before you go, if you call any goat to run around the garden in your underwear...
I have never run around a garden in my underpants.
Oh. No.
Just how mad are you?
I'm not really sure. I was perfectly sane when I arrived here just a short while ago.
I'm wondering if you thought you saw what I thought I just saw.
What do you think you thought you saw?
I think I... Did a pair of underpants just run up those stairs?
Why, yes, they did, but they were inhabited.
Did you see them?
Yes.
Who was it?
The vicar.
You just told me he was the vicar. Who are you? You're not, don't lie.
Stand back.
Oh, what the...
Do not move, any of you.
Oh, why the... What
The
the...
first one to move gets a bullet through the head.
But Mr.
He
Toop...
is not my husband.
Not?
No, he's...
But you just said that he was.
I know,
Vicar,
but
vicar. Now look here, old boy.
If you
don't
move
see you.
a step, das vidania.
Just Madonna, he's a commie.
A what?
A ray.
Oh, no.
Yes,
he-
yes, watch this. Tavares.
Tavares.
You see, couldn't resist it.
One more example of your clerical humor, my friend, and it will be your last.
Why, you no good
No,
little-
don't.
Perhaps you're right.
Oh, this is dreadful.
Dreadful?
Whatever shall we do?
I don't know.
I know. Oh, we must think.
Yes, let's try that, shall we?
The key to the garage.
You're gonna take my car?
Yes.
Well, you won't get far. There's no gas.
Is that so?
Yes, we just filled our lighters. You mind if we sit down? We've had rather a strenuous evening.
No tricks.
Sit down, old boy.
I don't think that I want to sit down right now.
Sit down.
Very well.
So what are we going to do now?
What?
Can't just sit here like this, can we?
Listen to me. Outside there are soldiers looking for me.
Soldiers?
Yes,
That's lucky.
it is lucky for you that you are not a soldier, or you would be dead by now.
Oh, me, a soldier. Don't be silly.
Here we are, sir.
No, I didn't take it away.
Come back! If any of those men come into this room, you're to pass me off as one of yourselves.
No, I couldn't do that. My sergeant would be livid.
I can see that you are going to be troublesome. Perhaps this lady and I can carry off the deception better alone.
Begging your pardon, sir, but how do you plan to dispose of us?
What's it through that door?
It's a closet.
You and you. In you go.
But I believe that particular closet is engaged at the moment.
Who is in there?
Sweet Rosie O'Grady.
In you go at once. Stop. Now listen to me very carefully. If anyone comes into this room, you're not to make the slightest sound. The lady and I will be close together. Stop that! She will be covered with this revolver. If you attempt to raise an alarm in any way, a bullet will enter her heart. Understand?
I think so.
Perhaps you better repeat it.
Chin up, sweetheart.
Sweetheart, then you are Mr. Toop. I am so glad to finally meet you.
Pleasure to meet you.
In you go.
Look, you can't do this to me.
Can't I?
Sure you can. Step to the rear of the bus.
First of all, I want some money
Money?
for my escape.
I'll write you a check. It's
I
straight.
want money now. You must have some in the house where easy.
It's in my room. I'll go get it.
We will get it. Hold on, they're here. Remember, I am your husband.
Oh, no, but...
Together, we will soon get rid of you. Your name, what is it?
Penelope.
Penelope what?
Toop? You don't think I'll get away with this, do you?
I sincerely hope so, for your sake.
There's no need to go round to the front door. There's a window here.
All right.
Who is that?
My uncle.
Your uncle? Then he will know I am not your husband. He will betray me, and I shall have to shoot you.
I just believe you're aching to shoot me. But if you can keep your mouth shut, I think I can manage to save my own skin.
And mine?
All right. Nothing to get excited about. I am not excited, Sergeant, but I tell you, that man of yours deliberately knocked me down onto that narrow bed.
He was only doing his duty for king and country. He thought you was the bloke we were after, see? He thought you was the Russian spy.
But he was an idiot.
How do I know you're not, eh? You haven't proved it yet, have you, pal?
Pal? Penelope, would you kindly explain to this gentleman who I am?
Oh, yes, of course. Sergeant, this is my uncle, the Bishop of Lax.
Hey, Bishop. Oh, hell. Sorry, your bishopric. No offense.
What happened to
Well,
you?
you see, Mum,
I-
it's this way. We were out looking for the commie spy who escaped from the guardhouse, see? So he has a scout around and come across the old geezer here, upside down in a, no offense, sir, upside down in a gooseberry bush. His legs were sticking up, and at first we thought it was a wheelbarrow.
Well, I can assure you, Sergeant, my uncle is not. He's not the man you are looking for.
Oh, well, that's that. I don't suppose you've seen a stranger knocking about, have you, Mum?
No, not at all. I'm afraid I haven't seen anyone.
Oh, well, that's that.
Get rid of him.
What?
Get rid of him.
Uncle, you have had a very long evening. Why don't you go to bed? Sergeant, will you be around here long?
We're bound to be hanging about until we find him, but
Oh.
don't you worry.
Oh, I will try not to.
Well, I'll be off. Good night, all. What a lovely moon. Makes me feel all romantic.
Are you married, Sergeant?
Why bring that up?
Now, Penelope, I should like a complete explanation. And this, I assume, is your husband?
Yes. This is my husband, Lionel. Darling, you've heard me speak of Uncle Dudley.
Come on.
How do you do? Oh. But I'm confused. If this is your husband, who was the man who kept on hiding?
He was the Russian.
He was the Russian.
What?
The Russian.
You mean the man those soldiers out there are hunting for? Well, why didn't you tell me that before?
You see, all the time he was here, he had me covered with a revolver.
My poor child. No wonder you behave so strangely. But Who is it that I mistook for the lunatic?
That was you, wasn't it, my sweet?
Yes.
But then why were you in a state of, well, undress?
Yes. Why were you in a state of undress? Tell, Uncle.
The Russian came into the room when I was alone. He attacked me and took my clothes.
My dear children, what a ghastly experience. Suppose we telephone the police. What do you say?
That would be most unwise.
Do you? Why?
Before the receiver had left the hook, your lifeless body would no doubt be falling to the floor.
My dear Tooth, must you express your conjectures quite so melodramatically? My lifeless body? If you don't mind, I feel the need of a little stimulant.
Oh, yes, of course. I will get you one. Okay.
Why do you follow your wife like this?
I love her.
A most abnormal passion.
Right.
That's something
I know.
that-
Uncle, no. Uncle, no. Don't, Maria. Don't
What
open
is
the door.
it?
Don't open the door. Don't, please. Don't
What
open
is
the door.
it?
It's Tills. It's Tills the cat. She's been in there for years.
Well, then it's time she came out.
Stop it or I
Okay,
shoot.
no, Uncle, don't open the door. Don't open the door. Please
But
don't open the door.
why?
But she's going to have kittens.
But I love the little things. I wonder how many she'll have.
Are you tired?
Tired. I'm exhausted.
Shall we go to bed?
Oh, fine. Yes. Oh, wait. Yeah. Okay. Oh, no. Wait, no.
The money.
What?
The money.
Oh, okay. Fine. I will get you some. Oh, good night, my puppet.
Good night, my puppet.
What are you doing in the closet, Your Highness?
I was just going to have a look at the old cat.
Oh, I wouldn't do that. She's tiddly.
I wonder if she's had her kittens yet.
Had her what? You're upset. No wonder after the frolicking about you've had tonight. Been kind of taken out of yourself, haven't you?
Oh, yes, and the sooner I'm put back, the better.
Shall I make you a nice plate of cold spam?
No, I prefer just a few biscuits.
Oh, they're in the dining room. I'll get them for you.
Oh, don't trouble yourself. I prefer to select them for myself.
Not much choice, I'm afraid. We've only got two sorts, whole or broken. Oh, now where's he gone to? I can't lug this uniform about all night. Mister, what's your name, Corporal? Are you out here?
Yes, Ida. Ida, are you there? Ida?
I thought you got the Russian.
No, my name is Humphrey.
Humphrey?
Yes, I've come to take the service tomorrow.
You're an imposter, sir. You've no right to be wearing those clothes at all.
Oh, you know, do you?
Oh, yes. You changed your cap and escaped your uniform.
No, my uniform's escaped from me. But I know where it is now. In the kitchen.
Come back, sir.
Sorry, I'm rather in a
Come
hurry.
back, sir.
Oh, you must be Humphrey.
No, aren't you?
No, I'm Tooth.
You're an imposter.
I beg your pardon, who are you?
I am the Bishop of Lax.
Then it is you who are an impostor, sir, for I happen to know the Bishop of Lax is not arriving until tomorrow.
I tell you I am the Bishop of Lax, and I happen to know I've arrived tonight. And I happen to wish I hadn't.
Oh, dear. Where could Penelope be?
Penelope has gone to bed with her husband.
What?
Where are you going now?
I just for a walk.
But you just went upstairs because you were tired.
I have insomnia.
That's no reason why Penelope should go for a walk.
He likes me to go everywhere with him, don't you, darling?
Darling, Penelope.
Penelope, who is this man?
That man is Mr. Humphrey.
Mr. Humphrey?
Yes,
Did somebody call?
There! What's going on here? Blimey! 1, 2, 3, 4. What's this? The crow's nest?
Sergeant, arrest most of these people.
Most of them.
Oh, Uncle, if you only keep quiet.
Penelope, who are all these people? They can't all be Mr. Humphrey.
Now pipe down, you bishopric, and I'll ask the questions. Sit down, everybody. Now then, one of my lads found these in the garden just now. The clothes the Russian was wearing when he opted.
If I may speak.
Sit down. Now it stands to reason that if he got rid of these, he must be wearing clothes that don't belong to him.
If he's wearing any clothes at all.
Shut up. And as these were found in the vicarage garden, it's as likely as not that he's wearing a suit of clothes when he pinched off the vicar.
Most probable, sir. Oh, don't let me interrupt.
I won't. So what we have to look out for is a man dressed as a pastor.
Yes, he's quite right.
A man dressed as a pastor.
Yes,
This isn't a parish council meeting.
Excuse me.
Who the hell are you?
I beg yours.
Oh, this is item I made.
The maid, eh? So you're the maid, are you?
Not very quick on the uptake, are we?
May I have a word with you, ma'am, alone?
No, you can't. Nobody leaves this room till I give the word.
Why? What's happened?
Never you mind, my girl. Out you go, and thank your lucky stars you're not mixed up in this. Or are you? No, you couldn't be.
Oh, what have all of you been up to?
Goodbye, Ida. Here's 10 shillings for you.
But you've written...
No, don't thank me now. One word of advice before you go. Look at the money twice before you spend it. Quickly.
Now, which of you lot is the vicar here?
Yes, gentlemen.
I shall repeat my question. Which of you, if any, is the vicar here? Blimey. I shall repeat my question just once more. Which of you is the vicar here? So you don't want to talk? Lost your tongues now, have you?
My good sergeant.
Now then, none of your soft soap.
Ah, humor, old boy. Call him General. Ask him what he did at Ladysmith.
What did you do to Lady Smith?
What's this? You two in this together, eh?
Oh, Lord, no.
Is he the vicar here?
No, he's... Are you the vicar here?
Well, you know very well that I'm not.
How do you know that he's not?
Because he's the vicar here.
I protest.
Sergeant, I must point out that the obvious way to find out who the vicar is to ask his wife.
Well, there's something in that. Now, Mum, I suppose you are the vicar's wife.
Yes.
Well, which of this lot is your husband?
This is my husband.
What? That is a lie.
Eh?
I tell you, this woman is, I am my wife's husband. I am the vicar of this parish, and this woman is my wife.
Then why doesn't she say she is?
Good heavens, I don't know. Penelope, tell this man the truth.
Ah, truth will out. That's what I always say. What do you always say?
Shut up.
Your identification card, if you please.
I do not carry my identification card in my pajamas.
Defaulter number 1. Your identification card, if you please.
It's in my other suit.
Defaulter number 2. Your identification card, if you please.
So, that's what Betty Grable looks like. Very naughty of me. I don't have them with me.
Very. Defaulter number 3. Your identification card.
If you please. Believe it or not, Sergeant, I am the ghost of Hamlet's father. I've not got my identity card. Defaulter number 4.
A comic person, eh? Will you don't make me laugh?
Your identification card.
Certainly, Sergeant.
Blimey, he's got one. 2. Lionel, Vicarage, Burton come Middlewick.
What? That's my car, you villain. This man knocked me down and took my clothes, and that's my card.
What? Why didn't you say so before?
Because I didn't recognize him before, but that card proves it.
That is precisely what happened to me. I was attacked and my clothes were taken. I told you about it, didn't I, Bishop?
Yes. You low-down double-crossing butcher.
Baskets! We know.
You're under arrest. The whole lot of you. That conflagration.
What?
A conflagration?
Yeah.
This is the final conflagration. Das Vidania.
What?
Capitalist swine. Our leaders have kept their word at last, at last. Soon you will all be crushed by the Iron Curtain. Soon the British Bulldog, the British Empire, the British...
Gaslight and Coal Company.
Gaslight and Coal Company. all shall perish. This is the revolution! The revolution! Somebody stop! Take this and keep cover!
Oh, stand back! Oh, how does this thing work?
Hey, you.
Yes.
Run around the garden and find one of my men and tell them to come here right away.
All right, I'll do my best, but I'm not very good at running.
Go on, run!
What I can't understand is why you didn't tell me who he was right away.
Well, Sergeant, what would you do with a revolver tickling the ribs?
You mean he...
Yes, Sergeant, my ribs.
You dirty commie.
And I guess you won't be needing this housekeeping money anymore.
Oh, darling, no wonder you acted so strangely.
Your darling? Then you are the vicar here.
Yeah, I am.
Glad to meet you. Why don't you ring up the police and tell them we got our bird? I'll do it. Come on, Taborich, behind the Iron Curtain.
Is this the police station, Merton come Middlewick? Please.
Oh, Penelope, are you all right?
Yes, it was rather a shock, but I think I'm okay.
Oh, I'm so happy to hear that. But, you know, I think I ought to go find out who was ringing those bells.
Is that the police station, Merton come Middlewick? Bah.
Not?
No, the Odeon, Leicester Square.
Oh. Oh.
Quickly, before they come back, my uniform.
Well, I told you it was in the kitchen.
But it's not, I've looked.
Everywhere?
Everywhere.
Okay, then let's look right where it was from the beginning.
Why look in the
Never
one
know,
place where we
I-
know it? Oh, darling, I never thought I would see you again. Oh, somebody's coming. Oh, it's only Ida.
Are you all right, ma'am?
Oh, yes, Ida, did you hear the church bells?
Hear 'em? I rung 'em.
What do you mean?
Well, he wrote on the 10-bob note, ring church bells.
And the trick worked. Ruddy Red thought it was the symbol for the communist revolution.
That's why he changed his tune.
Speaking of changing, I better go in here again.
Oh, yes.
Is that
and
you, Ida?
Oh, Uncle's in there. You better go upstairs.
And when I'm done, just jump out the window. I gotta get back to camp as soon as I can.
Yes, you do.
Are there any more biscuits in the kitchen?
I don't know.
Ida, who was ringing the bell.
Why a minute longer?
Miss Skillen, haven't you gone home?
No, but I'm leaving your house this instant.
Oh, that is the best news I have heard tonight.
Mr. Toop, you have horrified me. Mrs. Toop, you have only confirmed the opinion I have always held of you.
Now, Miss Skillen, you may be one of my oldest parishioners, but I will not stand around and let you besmirch my wife's character.
Character?
Yes, she may be a trifle bit more broad-minded than we are, but I think...
Penelope, have you seen my trousers?
Why, surely. Why, yes, it is.
What is?
Mrs. Toop's sweetheart.
Really?
The soldier in the Jeep, and it was you having the rough and tumble on the carpet with Mrs. Toop.
What?
I thought it was you, but it was you. How did you come by those clothes?
Penelope, what does any of this mean?
I should like to know what everything means.
We better tell them.
Yes, I suppose we shall. Darling Lionel, please, you sit here. So, Clive,
Hi, I'm Clive. How do you do?
Oh, hi, how do you do?
He's an old friend of mine.
Very old.
Yes, and we used to be on stage together in a play
play
called
called Private
Private
Lives.
Lives.
One of you at a time, please.
Oh, yes. So, after you've gone, Clive turned up here,
And
and
as
I...
we were very old friends, Penn suggested we should go out together.
And I saw that in the Blackbird paper that the little theater group was playing
Private
Private Lives, so I suggested we go and see it.
You see,
Okay, so
I
you
hadn't
see,
seen
Lionel,
Melanie
after we'd
well
gone to see
until
Clive
tonight.
turned
I'm
up
in the
here,
army
and
now.
as I was
Station
all alone in
Washington.
the house, I
I saw
thought we should
Penelope
go
when
and
I
do
was driving
something.
through the
So
village
I
yesterday in
saw
a
the
Jeep.
Blackbird paper
As I had the
that the little
afternoon
theater
off, I
group was
called
playing
you.
Private Lives, so
We
I
just
suggested we
figured
go
out
and
what
see
we
it.
were gonna do for
But
the evening when Penn saw
Private
it in the local
Lives, or
paper.
not Private
The
Lives,
local
but
theater
Blackbird
company was
is
playing
out of bounds
Private
for Clive,
Lives.
and because of this, I lent him your
How far
second
you
best
got?
suit. Oh, second best suit, where are you?
Private Lives, but I'll catch up.
Okay, so you see,
You
Lionel,
see,
if
we
Clive
wanted to
had
go,
gone
but
in his
Blackbird's out of
uniform, he
bounds,
might have been
couldn't
shot
go
and a 7 days
uniform, so
leave
Penn let
taken.
me
But if I had
your
any inclination that you
second
were
best
going to
suit.
be here tonight, I wouldn't
You see,
even
we were
dream
just
of
about
going,
to
right?
walk.
No,
We
you do
were
understand what
going
we're saying,
on a
right?
plane.
Okay,
It's
well,
Penn and I
anyway,
have a fight.
so
Stop
right
it,
before we
we're
were about to go,
It
this
is a
evening we had a
very
fight
tricky fight.
about a scene
Anyways,
in the
we're just
play
about to
where
go out
Elliot,
when-
that's
when
Clive's
Miss Skillen
part, and
must have
Amanda,
come
that's
over.
my part. We had a terrific fight.
I shall go mad in a minute.
Okay, so you see we were both on the floor.
You see, we were both
Yes.
on the floor like this.
Yes.
And while we were
And-
doing that, Miss Skillen,
Yes?
Be